Hello everybody and welcome to our Warhammer 40k Battle Report. Today, Skari and Luka here from MiniWarGaming.com bringing you two of the new Christmas detachments. Skari's playing the Dark Angels for the first time in a long time.
For the Lion.
For the Lion. And I'll be playing the new Death Guard infantry base one. And we both have our Legion Daddies to lead us into battle today.
Primarch fight!
Primarch fight 2,000 points, and it's gonna be, well, maybe a good time. Tune in to find out.
Burn the heretic!
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
We'll take a look at the Death Guard first. This is the Flyborn Host, their new Christmas detachment, and I couldn't be happier with it. This is exactly how I prefer to play most armies, honestly, in any war game. Is anything I can do big infantry bricks and a big infantry focus, I am all in on this. With it, all of our Death Guard infantry gain Scout 5 and Stealth, and different strats to utilize as well. What we lose? Well, we just lose the sticky objective, and that's okay. We don't need it as bad. Mortarion will be the army's general. I mean warlord. General's a different game, technically. In fact, he must be the army's warlord. On top of that, I wanted to bring Typhus because he's quite good, obviously, with this detachment, but I felt wrong putting them both in the same list.
They don't exactly like each other,
Not
do they?
necessarily,
Yeah.
and they have their own agendas and they're off doing their own things. And this way you get to see different stuff. A couple of main characters here on the left. We have a Lord of Plagues. That's kind of what the Typhus would be, or essentially another sorcerer in Terminator armor here. He'll have our first of two enhancements, the Rejuvenating Swarm. I love this one. And the main reason I didn't want to run Typhus because I wanted a fighty character that can take enhancements to play this enhancement. At the end of every phase, he heals to full health. He'll be thick. Hopefully he'll be thick and hopefully he doesn't go down in one attack. And then beside him, a Death Guard sorcerer in Terminator armor. No enhancements on this guy, but can be really good while spammed with Death Shroud Terminators. And we have four support characters. I love the Fetid Virion, so I like to run them where I can. I have a Foul Blightspawn and a Putrefier, or sorry, a Biologus Putrefier here. The Foul Blightspawn will have the Drowning Chorus. Puts assault on the weapons of him and the unit he joins. Then we have a Malignant Plaguecaster and a Tallyman. 3 units of 20 Poxwalkers.
It's a lot of Poxwalkers, Luka.
It is. I guess that's the max I can bring. Running 3 units of Plague Marines here. 1 squad of 5, 2 squads of 10, which is the way points worked out. They're all pretty much identically equipped for what they can take at their limitations. I got 4 heavy plague weapons in the squads of 10. I love the melee variants of them. A couple plague spewers. Honestly, it's what you see is what you get in there. A couple blade launchers. I'll go over it later as I fire them and as they die. 1 squad of 6 Death Shroud Terminators. And a unit of 5 Blight Lords. I normally run a giant brick of 10 with the Sorcerer for obvious reasons, but I didn't quite have the points today, and I wanted to try out other elements of the list. Plus, Mortarion takes up more points than I'm used to when I play my Death Guard infantry list. And finally, 2 Mephitic Blight Haulers, because they always used to affect infantry before, and with this detachment, they have a strat that allows them to do so again. And it'll help me out with some anti-tank stuff if they do anything with their weapons.
And here we have my Lion's Blade Task Force. There's 2,000 points. I decided to go for a bit of a mixed bag using Steve's collection. So of course, limited, we don't have the Terminators and things like that, but tried to make it as good as I could with what I have. Of course, the Lion, being the Warlord, it is the Lion's Blade detachment, have to bring the Lion. Big Mortarion Primarch needs to get punched in the face by the Emperor's Shield. So I have 2 characters with big bricks of Blade Guard. I've got a Judiciar with the Calibanite armament, so +1 damage on his sword.
That's good.
It's going to be nice. And then we have a Blade Guard Ancient, and he's got the Fulgus Magna, which allows me to basically teleport, redeploy a unit of the Blade Guard once per game. So I'm really looking forward to trying that. It's like a Veil of Darkness, you know. Luka knows all about the shenanigans over here. Then we have a Chaplain on a bike, and he is running with a reinforced, a double unit of Outriders with an ATV. That is a massive, massive unit of Raven Wing bikes. And I'm really looking forward to see what they can do with their super shots and lots of combat weapons. They're a big target, but I hope they do some damage. And then in terms of supporting units, we have 1 small unit of Outriders, 2 single ATVs, We have 1 unit of intercessors. Their change to bolters is really good in the new Minotaur and Field Manual update, where they basically get double the amount of shots if they don't split their fire, which is really, really cool. And then we have an assault intercessor squad that's going to go in a repulsor. We have a Redemptor Dreadnought, of course, WYSIWYG with Gatling Cannon and all that stuff. And last but not least, we have a Storm Speeder Hammer Strike that ignores cover, but has like a whole... takes away cover is what I meant to say, but has a bunch of like anti-tank weapons and stuff as well. All in all, this list has a little bit of everything. Looking forward to showing off some of the cool new strats for the detachment, and of course, purging the plague from this land.
Wargamers, I have something exciting to tell you. We have a sponsor, which is Wayland Games. They are sponsoring this battle report. Now, the cool thing about that isn't the fact that they offer worldwide shipping, or they have massive stock quantities, or it's like you can get anything you can possibly imagine in their store because they have thousands of products. It's the fact that they're doing push-ups. Like, look at this. Like, isn't that nuts? They're trying to discover how many they can do and who can do the most on their team. And it's perfect because we are just moving. The timing couldn't be better. We have this miniature designed by Titan Forge, and it's designed to go on your hobby shelf and remind you to just move. Now available in the MiniWarGaming Forge. By getting this mini, you're making a commitment to yourself that you will just move more, do more, be more active. This one, only get if you want to make a commitment to yourself to move more. Otherwise, get Ravaged Star, because Wayland Games is carrying Ravaged Star in the UK, and that's also another fantastic news piece. Now, back to the battle report.
And a special little preview, or at least a hint of it, for Skari and I. We have a special project coming out in the new year. We go way back, 20 years to the beginning of 4th edition Warhammer 40k, with all the 3rd edition codexes and the support they had. And we want to show the newer members of the Warhammer 40k community what the game used to be like back then, and for all of the veteran players, just a trip down the nostalgic road. So look forward to that coming out. No date promised, but in the new year. Welcome to Bogmort. Founded during the golden age of humanity and quickly brought into compliance during the Great Crusade. Though during that time period in between, there may have been a small group of individuals who dug down deep and erected a temple to a certain plague god. Now, not a big deal at the time, though flash forward to the Horus Heresy, Typhus catches wind of this somehow through Typhus means, as he does. Well, I guess technically at the time Typhon. And enacted a ritual with the help of the Dark Mechanicum and Night Lords because they were allies of convenience at the time. Succeeding in this ritual, opening up a portal at this temple and overwhelming the planet with Nurgle demons, though quickly they were put down by the brave regiments of the world. Typhon took an injury, had to retreat back to the Terminus S, and all of the traitor forces eventually had to pull out. And this temple was thought to have been destroyed. Unfortunately, flash forward to modern day, Mortarion comes back with his Death Guard forces, and that brings us to our mission today. It is going to be a sweeping engagement for deployment. As you can see, we have both sides deploying where they are with an objective in their deployment zone and 3 in no man's land as a standard. The Dark Angels are here to answer the encroaching Death Guard push into this territory for reasons unknown to the Imperium, obviously, and we have a supply drop to assist our Imperial defenders. The Death Guard are here to waylay it and prevent them from getting it, and ultimately control the battlefield so that they can mess with the ritual site. Now, with supply drop, we mainly focus on the 3 objectives in no man's land. Skari and I have yet to randomize it, but there will be an alpha objective, there will be an omega objective, and throughout the game, they will disappear and force us to then play with 2 objectives, and then inevitably at the end of the game, play with 1 singular objective. Now, they're all worth 5 points each starting in the 2nd battle round, but when we go to the 4th battle round, 1 of them will disappear, and we'll be left with 2, which are worth 8 points each. And then at the end of the game, the 5th battle round, 1 objective will remain, and that will be worth 15 victory points. On top of that, we have rapid escalation for the mission, which allows us to place some of our battle line into strategic reserve and utilize them in the 1st battle round of the game if we choose. Ready to dive into the action?
Ready to dive into the action, and I hope you all enjoy it because new Grotmas detachments and Warhammer 40,000, which is one of my favorite ways to play the game.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with all these attachments. I think everyone's pretty happy. Well, I think everyone's pretty happy with it. I would be.
We haven't actually had the Dark Angels on the channel like
Ever.
all of Pariah.
Yeah. Steve. Technically, no, he played as Eldar. He pretty much just plays as Eldar now. Yeah.
Well, I've been keeping track.
Yes.
And you're welcome, Dark Angel players.
We've been trying to get them on the channel for a bit. There's been a few gaps we've been trying to plug here and there, and I couldn't resist but not to play this Death Guard detachment. I guarantee you, even when the Death Guard book comes out, I'll be playing this detachment still, probably.
Oh yeah,
I'll try out the new ones, of course.
Yeah, but this is like classic infantry heavy. Rhinos have to be bought separately.
Yeah, that's the old 3.5. Like, yeah, your Rhinos take up your fast attack if you want to use them.
Correct.
Fool. All infantry on the board, walk up and make it work. Deployment, nothing too fancy. So to point out, the Foul Blight spawns over here. This is the guy with the enhancement where they all have assault weapons.
That's the dangerous unit.
That's the dangerous unit, yeah. Poxwalkers, one of the Blight Haulers over here. Just a little squad of 5. Then we have at the end of the extended deployment zone our Poxwalkers with the Death Shroud Terminators nearby Mortarion up on the hill, opposite of Lionel Johnson over there. Poxwalkers, 5 Terminators, 10 Plague Marines with just a couple of Virion inside of them there. And that's it from my side. Everything's on the board. I'm just going to scout everything forward. And then for yourself, what do we got?
ATV, Outriders, Intercessors, the Lion, Repulsor with 6 Blade Guard and a Judiciary inside, a Landspeeder, my Dreadnought, a single ATV, the Blade Guard with the Teleporty, and then of course a big mega brick of Outriders with a Chaplain. Oh. And then in reserve I have 5 Assault Intercessors because we're playing Rapid Escalation, so I want to try, maybe use it. Like, what am I going to do? Come on a flank and then get swarmed by Poxwalkers? Who knows?
Oh, no.
We'll see.
So we have to, why don't you go ahead and roll up the, is that for who goes first? Or the objectives?
We could do 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one's going to disappear first.
All right, so that'll
5,
be
6, because it would have been either way.
Yep, so that'll disappear on turn 4.
The Alpha objective. Now we're going for the Omega. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the one that will remain for the entire game. 1, 2, 3. So, it's going to be a fight.
So that's where we're going to be mainly focusing on. This will go away on turn 4. This goes away on turn 5.
Correct.
And then we roll off to see who must go first. Let me get a die. I'm never ready.
You're never ready.
3.
I have to go first.
All right.
However, you get to do all your scout moves, and I don't have any scout moves.
I'm not going to reserve it at all. Everything goes. Everything's
YOLO.
go 5. Go. And then I believe I got to pick his battle round ability as well.
Yes. Same.
All the scouting is done. Obviously moving much further forward over here because I was deployed further up.
I like it.
And then this just gave me technically a free movement phase, though my Terminators actually get to move a little bit faster than they normally do. And we're going to go Miasma of Pestilence as the host to play here. So all Death Guard units within 6, which would be up to the Death Shroud and up to the Poxwalkers. And this guy here will have the benefits of cover no matter what.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Do you know what you want to do for
Yes, I'm going to go Secrets Revealed. So if a unit within 12 of the line uses a stratagem, I will immediately get a command point.
Excellent.
And then you have to take a battle shock test.
Oh,
and if you fail it, your stratagem stops working on you. And yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Very good.
Pretty good.
Well, I'll definitely be using stratagems because there's 6 new ones I want to show off. So we'll try and make that interact. And, I didn't mention earlier, do you want to play with tertiary objectives? Slay the Warlord.
Sure.
First strike and
I like that.
behind enemy lines at the end. So instead of getting 10 points for paying an army bonus, we get 10 points for killing the Warlord.
For killing things.
Having things in your deployment zone at the end of the game and killing things.
Oh, the moment target?
Yes.
Let's do cards first, though.
Oh, yes.
Containment? Okay, not bad. I'll be able to get at least 3 points from that, and maybe 1. Yeah, you know what? Thank goodness I put those Assault Intercessors in reserve. They're going to come in and press buttons.
Paying dividends immediately.
And then we've got Sabotage. So I'm going to have to do another action, which is what I have in either Intercessors or something else for. We'll find out. But I've got a couple of targets. Let's go. Oh!
Beautiful.
This unit is, this Plague unit, that's
there.
like the most dangerous unit in your army. I am going to kill it. I'm going to kill it dead.
I'd like to hope it was like the Legion Daddy would be the most dangerous.
No.
But it's them, eh?
They're the most dangerous unit. I need them to die.
Oh, you got a lot of bolters lined up on. We got a lot of firepower lined up on.
Correct. Let's see if I can make something happen. Stealth is going to help you stay alive since all your infantry units get stealth.
Yes, including the Poxwalkers.
So I'm going to try to get them, and that's it. At the end of my command phase, my Intercessors sticking my home objective.
Very good.
They put a little flag on it, then they can move away and do stuff. And now we get to do movements. So my initial thought is move forward. The Poxwalkers got a little close, so I'm going to send my Blade Guard veterans right into the thick of it and hope that their storm shields hold up against the onslaught of plague. Then we've got the Lion, the Repulsor, the Dreadnought, everybody moving up. We know which objective is going to remain at the end of the game, so I'm going to try and create a perimeter around it and hold the line as long as possible, as superhumanly possible. Now, one of the cool things, I'm going to be using a brand new stratagem for one command point, so that'll be all my command points with Knights of Iron. So Ravenwing units can ignore terrain features when they move. So
just blow right through it.
Just blow straight through. So they're going to get nice and stuck in. And one of the biggest things here is my chaplain's going to move up. Already pre-measured this. He's going to pick the Plague Marines, which will allow my bikes to have devastating wounds against the Plague Marines with all their ranged weapons. So I'm really hoping to do a little bit of work on them before I charge in and try and do some damage onto a bunch of Poxwalkers. And then with the awesome mission special rule, the assaulters are going to pop in and press buttons and do containment.
They're containing this flank of the battlefield.
Correct.
They're throwing grenades down, making trenches and bunkers. No Death Guard can show from over there. I don't know. They're just trying to warn that area. They're on to shooting.
Gonna do containment on this side with this ATV. We just have a little bit of shooting, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot with this unit of Outriders into some Poxwalkers. We're just gonna pop.
Oh, Poxwalkers here in the middle?
Just those ones right there.
One's coming up.
Nothing too crazy, it's just 6 little shots. Hitting on 4s, because you are
stealthy.
Stealth, and then wounding on 4s and twin linked. Because twin linked, just 2, 3.
Of cover, so they get a 6-up save. That helps one, and the feel no pain helps another. We lose one Poxwalker. Lose from here because we've got to refocus our attention to the middle.
My chaplain's going to do his Catechism of Fire. He's just going to pick the unit of Plague Marines. That means his whole unit gets devastating wounds against those Plague Marines, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to do all the bolt rifles into the Plague Marines, and then I'm going to do the multi-melta here into your Mephitic Blight Hauler.
I'll bring it on. There's no point in doing the Mephitic Invigoration because the bolters are...
They're just bolters.
They're bolters, yeah.
So I'll do the...
Multi-melta first.
Multi-melta 3s.
Both hit.
And toughness, I think, 10. So 5s to wound.
That 5 will definitely do it. I got a
save.
demonic save. 1 5-up. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Of course, that's a Luka save.
Yes. When we roll 5-ups, we usually make them. All the bolters.
That's 12 plus the chaplains plus the ATV. So these are 4s to hit, but you are my oath target here.
True. The reroll is going to help.
And chaplain hits better.
Oh, he does. There you go.
And then these need 5s to wound, but they are twin linked, and any 6s are just devastating wounds thanks to his Catechism of Fire.
That's 1 dead Marine so far.
I'm just fishing. I don't want you to roll saves.
I gotcha.
That just makes me sad. So 3 and 2 saves.
So 2 saves, which we're gonna pass, and then I'll lose.
See, that's why I can't make you make saves.
Got to circumvent him, go right to the damage at the end. Well, I'm gonna lose this little plague weapon and a wound right over here.
Nice.
So I get my hand in there.
There you go.
And that's that.
These Blade Guard are going to start sabotaging.
That's your own build. What are the Dark Angels up to here? Yeah, it's out of your territory.
It's a communication relay. We don't want anybody know we're here. Nobody says nothing.
No news is good news.
Shh, don't tell anyone. There are many secrets. We're going to do the multi-meltar. Is going to go into we're going to go in there, as well as the bolter. They're just going to continue shooting into that same target.
I'll do the invigoration there, because I assume we're going to put more firepower in them with the repulsor and the dreadnought. So that is one of the new detachment stratagems. As long as they're within 6 of a blight hauler, any attack against them is -1 to wound only if the strength is higher than their toughness. And that's my last command point for the battle round. For the player turn, I mean.
Yeah. Same. So we'll do the little bolter first on 4s and on 5s and twin linked, nothing. And then we have 2 multi-meltas. And reroll to hit. Nope. And then on 3s. No,
yes.
4s.
Still wound though.
Yeah,
AP4, so I'll put it on that guy. Well, yeah, that guy over there. He is dead. Boop. Sorry, it's supposed to be him. Bam.
Dead. So now we're just going to switch to the intercessors. They're going to show off what they can do. All of their bolter shots are going into those Poxwalkers. And that's 10 Marines. 5 Marines, 20 bolter shots.
Which is the new rule the intercessors have with their bolters. As long as they focus their attention on one target.
Correct, which is awesome. It's like so many bolter shots. 4s though, because you are, and 4s. 2, 3.
A guy in cover? Well, guys in cover. 1 passes, and do they stand back? 1 dies. And we're just gonna go lose this guy here.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the line. He's going to use Arma Luminous in plasma mode, firing at those Blightlord Terminators.
The Death Shroud.
The Death Shroud Terminators, sorry. So hitting on 2s normally, but 3s because of stealth. And wounding on 3s.
Wound all
1
the
at
same.
AP 3.
That's a 4 up and vulnerable save. They make a 3.
That is 2 damage.
Well, we got 1 wound left on the guy in the back.
Nice.
And boop, right down there.
Okay, let's start with some death. These guys.
The Redemptor, the Deathwing.
Yes, Deathwing, that's the one I was
Yes.
talking about. Now, there is a stratagem that once I shot at you, I get +1 to wound into them, but I had to use my strat for moving through the building to get up nice and close to you.
Gotcha.
We'll just change it, but let's do the Icarus rocket, D3 shots. For 1, does it hit? It does.
does.
Does it wound?
No.
It does not, because you are toughness 5, Mr. Strong Guy.
Mr. Tough Guy.
Mr. Tough Guy. Then we got the Twin-Linked Bolter. 1 hit. And does not wound. Twin Link does not wound.
Okay.
Then we have 2 Gatling cannons.
And we can pair the Onslaught and the Heavy Onslaught together because of Mephitic Invigoration, making them all force wound.
20 shots hitting on 4s. You are my oath target, though.
Yes, still lots of rerolls.
Try and do as much damage as we can to this unit before it murders half my army.
It's not that fast, unless you're throwing your army into them dying.
And then 4s. That's not bad.
Lots of devastating wounds.
1,
Very scary.
2, 1, and then you owe me 5 save.
Bunch of 3-ups. So we're gonna lose 1, and then it was 5 devastating
5
wounds.
on
So
top
we'll
of
lose
that.
3 more. So we're gonna lose 4 models.
Ooh, that's not.
We're gonna keep the heavy plague weapons, I suppose.
Yeah.
So we'll lose 1, 2, 3 models, and I have to lose a 4th one. We'll have this guy, and we'll leave those 5 left, and
Yeah.
the characters.
They're all heavy weapons.
Yeah, they're only heavy plague weapons left
Yeah,
now.
makes
This guy's the champion. He's got a plasma pistol,
Yeah.
but
So then the Blight Lord Terminators. Oh my gosh, the Blade Guard veterans are going to shoot into your Death Shroud Terminators.
Heavy
It's a
bolt
mouthful.
pistols.
Heavy bolt pistols. And
5s.
5s.
Yep.
1.
AP, but we have cover because of Mortarion.
Yep.
3. We're
Nice. And then the Absolver bolt pistol.
good. Right, the slightly different
Bow.
pistol. Oh, it's
Ooh,
a
it
wound.
wounds. Nice, get him.
We're okay.
Ah, sad. Now we've got the Hammer Strike Speeder. So I'm going to do the missile launcher into your Mephitic Blightholder over there.
My
And
little
then
robot.
both the Crack and Melta are going to go into these little dudes over there.
Gotcha.
So I'll start with the Hammer Strike. 3s to hit. Ooh, 1 5s to wound.
Hey,
1 wound.
What's the AP on that?
3.
AP 3, what? That sounds like a demon save. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry.
You're fine. Then we have-
Demons everywhere.
No, don't do it. Then we have the Crack Storm Grenade Launcher. 2 Crack Storm Grenade Launchers on 4s, and they're strength 9, so 5s. 1 at AP 1 only.
That's into them. They should be saving on that 5
Yep.
for sure.
And then the Melta Destroyer is 3 shots sitting on 4s.
Oh,
Ooh.
very, very scary.
Ooh, very good. And on 3s.
Oh, triple 2s. Okay.
Well, you know.
Yep. Would have been -1 because the bodyguard rule, but it doesn't matter.
Sure. All right, and then last but not least, we're just going to do everything from the Repulsor into the Plague Marines. You know, if we can try and get a kill, that would be great.
Couple more damage would be nice.
It would be nice to just, like, at least maybe force them to take battle shocks every turn or something like that as well. The Twin Heavy Bolter, needing...
Couple hits,
Yep,
reroll.
reroll for, nope, just 2. And then 4s to wound, and reroll for Twin Linked, 2
Two
at
of them.
AP 1.
I don't really have any cover on them, so 4s. Oh,
Ooh,
2 of them.
two
Yeah, that's 2 dead.
damage each. Yeah.
We'll lose these 2.
Okay. And then we have the Repulsor Gatling Cannon. So hitting on 4s, because you're, oh, that was a 4. Because you are stealth. Wow, that was
a great roll.
That was not bad. And then 4s to wound, though, because you are -1 to wounding me here. But I'm really looking for those dev wounds. That's what I really want.
absolutely. There's
So that's 1 dev wound at least, which gets put in later. And then 5 saves so far.
We're going to add all the defensive rays in there as well and do all the saves at once.
And then we have 4s to hit with the defensive array, because it's just lots and lots and lots of dice. You are my oath target. Get him. Although, if I wasn't playing Dark Angels, I'd get +1 to wound against this target, which would be wild.
That would help.
5s to wound. That's not bad.
Ooh, lots of sixes.
Where's all those 6s where I needed them?
So a total of
that's
10 armor saves and 1 dev
11
save.
armor saves. Oh, 10.
Not a whole lot of wounds left in the unit, so the armor saves will finish off I guess that guy.
And then 1 dev wound.
And then we're like 1 wound left on
Oh
the
my
champion.
gosh, he's so close to dead. And then we get to do some charges.
right,
So we're
we're
going to go ahead and charge. We're going to go ahead and do
Poxwalkers.
the bikes into the Poxwalkers.
Oh, that's
There you
an
go.
outstanding
That's
roll.
a nice roll. So we're just going to get as many as we can, just kind of tucked in to
Hello.
try and get as many fights as we can over here. Hooray! Get them! Okay, so with that though, we're going to do some other charges. I'm going to go ahead and charge with the Blade Guard veterans into a bunch of Boxwalkers.
That's what you get.
Let's just go get them. Yeah, there we go.
Welcome.
Easy enough. As in, let's fight. This is fighting times.
A lot of action on the first battle round here.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure there's a little bit of room in there to be able to get him sort of like stuck in to within an inch, basically.
This is a lot of aggression.
It is.
I scouted forward and the Dark Angels answered.
And then I'm gonna try and charge with the ATV.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just gonna get himself within an inch
Within
there.
an inch. Good to go.
Okay. And the line's within 12 or whatever. I'm just gonna roll it. See
Give
if
it a
the
shot.
line gets stuck in. Get him.
An 8 will not do it.
No, he goes. No, he's not fast enough for that.
That's it for charging then?
That's it for charging. So I'm going to pick the stance for the Blade Guard veterans to reroll hit rolls of 1. I just want to try and get murder. Yeah, they're going to go for the swords of the chapter. We're going to do the Invader ATV first. 5 low attacks, hitting on 3s.
Whoosh, very good.
And strength 4, so wounding on 4s. Just 1. AP.
7 up save, that means I can't pass that, but we feel no pain. We lose a Boxwalker. Might as well lose from the back here. And I do want to remind Death Guard players that we do no longer get our Skull Squirm Blight or the other options while playing this attachment. That is tied into the sticky objective one.
Correct.
I made that mistake earlier. Well, a mistake on thought. And then the rest of their attacks.
So here we're going to go ahead and do... No, these are the Blade Guard. So
the Blade Guard, yeah.
I believe it's hitting on 2s or 3s.
Rerolling 1s, though.
Rerolling 1s. Rerolls, hitting on 3s. Not
3's
terrible.
the magic number.
And 3s to wound.
Failing, forcing lots of feel no pains. Ooh, that's going to cleave through a good
That's
chunk.
8, 12, 14 in total.
Let's roll that right here. I'm going to fast die roll it. So every one I make, I have to re-roll. So that's going to be so far many dead. Let me pull out the dead guys. And these are only the guys who rolled 5-ups can potentially pass the second set of them. So maybe 5 can live. I survived 3 of them, and I lose 3 additional guys. So it's 3, 5, 11. I know I lose 11. And we still have the character to attack with the Judiciary.
Judiciary hits on 2s, rolling 1s.
Very good start.
And strength 7. So 3s. That's just 3, but these are 3 damage apiece.
These are 3 damage each because of his enhancement. Okay, I make the first set of 3. Sorry, I was going to do it so that guy could live. Well, 1 guy actually survived.
Nice,
2
nice.
die. So I lose a total of 13. It's going to be 6 remaining Poxwalkers. It's going to be like that little pocket of 5 plus a guy there. I'm going to continue the shock assault. Here are the Outriders with the Chaplain.
Now, because they charge, they get +1 strength, +1 damage.
That's good.
That's
huge.
not terrible. So I've got my little close combat weapon from the Outrider. So hitting on 3s. That's 3 hits. And wounding on strength 5. And then +1 to wound, so 2s.
Oh, damn. All right, bring it on.
Because, yeah, so that's 2.
Just 1
AP
damage.
0, these are 2 damage.
Oh, there's still 2 damage. Gotcha. Oh, we're going to lose both.
Nice.
Lots
Bucket
of
of attacks,
attacks.
hitting on 3s. And on 2s.
+1 strength and +1 to wound.
So that'd be
And they're 2 damage each.
10 at 2 damage each.
Perfect Poxwalker killer. We potentially saved 3 of them of the 10. None. All 10 died.
All 10.
Plus
Ah.
the 2, so 12 go down.
Oh, 12, and then the Chaplain. Chaplain also benefits from this, makes his weapon 3 damage. Woo! Okay, and then we got 5 attacks from the Chaplain on 2s. Ah, sad. And then on
2 ones,
2s. So that's 2 at AP at 3 damage each.
Gonna do both dead.
There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
So we're left with just 6 remaining
So
here
6
as well.
in both squads.
Actually,
eh?
very
Didn't
similar.
kill a single unit though.
No first strike yet.
No first strike. What do you mean yet?
Oh, I guess, yeah. Somehow I thought I'd bungle my way into giving it to you.
Unless it's a battle round
It's a
thing.
battle round thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, I
sure.
guess. It'd be
then
fair.
I will take it.
Yeah. These Poxwalkers have 12 attacks back on 5s, but 6s are lethal. So we have 3 wounds. 3 wounds, no AP.
Just 3?
Yep.
I'll just put on regular guys on 3s.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Suck it!
3 wounds. He is now wounded.
And then I'm going to do the same against the Blade Guard over there.
Yep.
They're not rerolling their saves of 1, so they're about to get poxed.
Oh, no.
3 wounds. That's it. Easy as that.
Wounds. I think they just have 3-up saves.
Oh, 1 damage over there as well.
Wound. Well, at the end of my turn, I will get 3 points for containment on this side,
Very
3 points for containment on that for 6, and I'm currently working on sabotage.
Yeah, who's doing? Oh, yeah, those guys.
Right,
I'm not
these
going to be able to
guys.
interact with them this
Yeah.
turn. So that's probably going to happen for sure. The other containment over here. So that's going to put Skari at 6 points so far. And what's sabotage worth?
3, only because it's they're not in your deployment zone.
Skari's going to be at 9 in the first battle round, effectively. And unless he kills something of mine, then he'll get a couple extra points for first strike. A kill in the first battle round. That is a house rule we put in just to spice it up a bit. We're going to go to my turn 1. We're going to take a look at what cards I get. And we're going to unleash the Legion Daddy
and there's
ourselves.
battle shock test, and
I got
tons of
battle
flamers,
shocks,
and but you have that objective. I can't do anything about that objective. You're just gonna get that one for like 3 turns.
I'm gonna hang out there.
That's 18 points of primary just for that.
You're just gonna give it up.
I can't. What am I gonna do?
I don't know.
I can't really
I guess.
get to it now. I've committed.
Yeah,
I've committed.
You're committed. That's true. That's true. Let's see. Hopefully, I don't get messed up by the strikes first. Too bad there. Well, Papa Nurgle says I got to engage the Dark Angels on all fronts. I got to get within 3 table quarters at the very least. Might be kind of hard on turn 1. So we're going to look at storming our hostile objective instead as our second objective. I had to take 1 objective away from Skari, and I mean, it could be possible in the middle. We'll have to see how the game plays out, though. I'm going to go to Battle Shocking. I think that's the right time to do it now.
Yep.
Poxwalkers here are going to roll a 7. They might be 8s. Why do I have to roll the 1 number? I don't know. They are battle shocked. It's 8s on them. We're going to go to this Plague Marine with the 2 characters. They roll a 7. That's okay.
They're good.
They're
Nice.
happy with that.
Yep.
And then these Poxwalkers, 8+. They roll an 8+.
Hey,
They're
there
not
you
battle
go.
shocked.
Nice.
Excellent. Brings us to the tally man. Let's see if we get extra command points on a 7 or more. Hey, I do. I got 2 command points for this turn. All right, absolutely. Please make sure you mute that. That time lapse there. I'm going to do the voiceover now. Well, I'm going to answer the Dark Angel aggression with Death Guard aggression of their own. We're going to walk forward holding down the trigger and mostly trying to look for a clash in the middle. On the far side of the battlefield where we have control over it, we just simply walk towards the objective and have the Poxwalkers and the Plague Marines start focusing their attention towards the middle ritual site to get some value on that in a later turn. And otherwise, we do encroach upon the Raven Wing Outriders led by the Chaplain with our remnants on that part of the battlefield. And we're bringing our reserve squad of 5 Plague Bears to boot. And then Mortarion, our Legion Daddy, is going to look to engage the Blade Guards in the middle this turn with the Death Shroud Terminators. We're going to keep the Poxwalkers there, though. But there's a couple more things I want to move around still. And where I want to keep moving is actually namely with this squad of Plague Marines here. I don't really care about their firepower too much for this turn. I do want them to advance 1 more turn forward. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And some are more valuable quicker. 2! Well, 2 it is. Do I want to re-roll that? No, I'll just take it. Really not getting too much further over there. The other thing I absolutely want to do is the Desperate Breakout on our Poxwalkers here, but there's a rule. What is this, Skari?
So in the Lion's Blade detachment, anybody that falls back from a Ravenway unit that's not a vehicle or monster has to take a Desperate Escape test. But if they're battle shocked, it's an additional -1. So 1s, 2s, and 3s will kill Poxwalkers when they fall back.
Oh, that is going to be 2 of them as they
Nice.
fall back.
Not bad.
We'll lose just these 2 here. In fact, I'm just going to take them off the tray. That's them falling back a wee bit there. We're going to go to shooting. We're going to keep it nice and simple. We are going to fire with this squad. He's got a plasma pistol. We got the spewer, and then we're going to throw grenades with him first because he does it for free. Go grenades! You suffer 3 mortal wounds.
Well, poor little biker just explodes
Bam.
as he coughs himself to death. You have served the Emperor well.
With a Plague Spewer from the Foul Blight Spawn, we'll
Nice.
have 6 automatic hits. Very
nicely
good.
done. I'm toughness 4 only
Yeah, it's true. So these are strength 7. That's 5 wounds.
at AP.
AP2.
2 damage each too.
Yes.
Oof, 5 ups.
I slay a bike.
1 and put 2 wounds on another, so I'll kill him.
Yep, they're all 4 wounds each as a reminder.
Yep.
In addition to throwing grenades, his weapon is called Hyper Blight Grenade, so it's D6 blast, so it'd be +1, so 5.
Awesome.
3's tip, but they're lethal. Not that it is
That was
needed
1
there.
lethal.
There was because of he makes some crits on 5, so there's 1 lethal in there, and then so 2 wounds in total.
AP 1, 2 damage.
Yeah, it's pretty
on
good.
Force. Not terrible. You
Nice.
kill the 1 biker
One
that
more.
is wounded. No, the Outrider, no.
And then we have his plasma pistol, which I'm not going to supercharge. I know they can take plasma guns, but I can at least make myself feel better with the plasma pistol. And yeah, bazap! Oh, it misses. We're going to move on to our Plague Marines creeping up over here. I got a Plague Spewer, a Blight Launcher, Plasma Pistol, Plague Belcher, and then that guy just got a bolt gun. 5 different weapons, naturally. Here's the Plague Bolter. Thank you. Good. Here's the Blight Launcher. 1 lethal and 1 wound, both at -1, 2 damage.
1,
2 damage, very good. The Plague Spewer is going to have 2 hits that wound once, and then the Plague Belcher that will have AP1 has 2 hits that wound once. So 1 AP1, 1 AP0.
Any multiple damage here?
Nope.
So AP 1, AP 0.
1 damage,
And then plasma pistol.
1 single plasma pistol shot, and a wound.
Oh, AP decent. No.
Just one damage.
That bleep still only has one left. You kill another one.
We're getting there. I'm gonna go multi-melta. Only really has the target of the bikes here. Everything else is too far away. And the little bile spurt mouth attack. We're gonna fire a crack missile at the dreadnought, I guess. 2 shots from the multi-melta. We hit once. That's not lethal. It does wound. AP 4.
I don't get a save. How much damage?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Minimum 4.
So it does 6.
Dead.
Got him. Get that little bile spurt. 1 wound and strength 5. 2 wounds. So you're down to T4.
Nice. Good. Unless
right.
it has AP.
No AP. No. And the crack missile. Whoosh, right into the Redemptor. We miss. Awesome. Good. Oh, we're going to avoid this for now. We're going to come to this side of the battlefield where I'm going to fire with all of these into that ATV, I guess.
Makes sense.
3 plague bolters and then whatever the sorcerer has. The sorcerer comes with a plague combo bolter as well. So no lethals. Couple misses. 5s to wound. Reroll the 1 because it's the nearest. 2 wounding hits, no AP.
3s.
Okay, sure.
Damage.
And then the sorcerer's actual psychic attack. Yeah, we're going to use Curse of the Leper. We're not going to bother using the big version of Curse of the Leper. We'll save it for later. So 2d6 shots is 10 shots. It's pretty spicy. 3s to hit. And okay, I think it's lethal. A couple wounds. One of the only things that isn't lethal. Strength 6, 3s to wound, rerolling 1s because of the Blight Lord ability.
Oh, nice.
Okay, pretty much. So 4 wounds. That's going to be 7 wounds. -2.
5 up. So I only have 6 wounds left. And I take
5.
5.
Nice.
He's got 1 remaining.
He's sitting pretty with 1 wound.
Oh.
The Plague Spear is too far away. Oh, half an inch away.
Hooray.
So he'll live for now. They don't have any shots because they advanced. They don't have the assault enhancement on them. So we are moving on to our friend here who's going to fire his multi-melta if he has range into the vehicle there. Otherwise, he'll fire the crack.
Yeah, you're within 18.
Then I'll fire, multi-melta and crack that way. Starting with the multi-melta. Do you have stealth or anything on that?
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter. The 6 is going to hit. We get +1 wound vehicles. So we roll that. That was between a few models. What's your toughness?
Enough to wound on a 3.
Enough to wound on a 3.
I think, because your strength 9. Hold on a second.
Is T9, that's a wound. -4, we have cover.
6 up. Nope,
Ooh,
goes
that's
through.
going to be D6 damage. 2 damage. And then I'll fire a crack missile. Whoosh, hits.
Nice.
Same idea. 3 to wound. No.
9 wounds remaining.
The Death Shroud are going to target the Lion. They have 12-inch range on their hand flamers. Now the champions up front with 2 Plague Bird gauntlets. We have 3d6 shots at
Very
the
cool.
Legion Daddy. He's only going to be hit 6 times though.
T9.
T9. Well, these are probably 6 to wound. So we have 2. No AP.
2 ups.
1.
No, he takes
damage.
1.
Then we have our Legion Daddy. He's going to focus the Lantern and Rotwind onto the
speeder.
The speeder, because I don't really have any other. I don't really have any other targets. The Lion is a lone operative. He's a little too far away. Start with Rotwind, D6 +3, so it's going to be 6 or 5. 2s to hit, and these are devastating. And a wound. Let me double check. AP 1 wound, AP 2, 1 damage.
Okay, 5 up.
And then just the devastating afterwards. Well,
Cool. So 2 more.
7 wounds left on that spear. Then the Lantern, if I get lucky with a 6, I don't. It hits, it wounds, it's AP 3, 3 damage.
5 up. Nope.
3 damage.
Just straight.
That's going to finish up shooting. We're going to go right to charging. We are going to start over here, just into the squad. Bam. They're going to go 4 entire inches. Well, we're just going to go 4, 4, and he should be, I'll double check him. Yeah, he'll make it. He'll go up to there. And then we're going to have these Plague Marines try and jump into that cause as well. 7? Nurgle's number? That's where they're going to end up in combat. Our Death Shroud Terminators are going to go for the Blade Guard veterans, and I'm going to declare that thing. Ooh, do I want to risk it? I'm just going to go for the Blade Guard. We charge, blah, 8 inches. And there's a strat I want to use. Rolling an 8, they're pretty much able to base a couple guys up here, have to stay an inch away from that, and then able to get up here with those 2 models as well. And then we use...
Give me your secrets. So I get a command point, and then you take a battle shock test.
Battle shock.
And yeah.
We
You
pass.
pass, which means you can use it.
Yes, and that is enervating onslaught. So I roll a die for every one of my models that made it into engagement range, which is everyone in this case. And I do a mortal wound on a 4-up, but I can cap it at 6, and I got 7 dice to roll. And we deal 4 mortal wounds.
Okay,
on
so
the
you'll
win.
kill 1, the one that was wounded, and you'll 2 wounds on another, leaving 1 wound remaining.
Yeah.
And I'll put it on this guy back here, actually.
And we're gonna have Mortarion declare charge into the same unit and see what we can make happen over there. 8 as well. Boom. Into base contact right there. And it's forcing a lot of action.
It is. I'm definitely going to go ahead and...
Of course, yeah. It's an easy, like a 4 makes it in.
I'm going to...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Heroic Intervention with the Lion. Oh, come on, brother.
Very good. So we have the Primarch fight right away.
Primarch
you have a
fight.
wound on you, though.
I do, I do.
Okay. I think we're finally done charging.
Yes, fights first.
Yeah, you do have... So I got a bunch of fights first, but so
I'm
do
going
you.
to pick reroll 1s on their saves.
Yes.
And then they will fight first. I'm going to do all of the Blade Guard into the Poxwalkers, try to get a kill.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 3 damage Judiciary into your
Death Shroud.
Terminators, try to kill a few before we get going. I'm not going to put any precision attacks on your heal instantly all the time.
Fair, that's fair. Plus he does mortal wounds and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
All that
right.
fun
Definitely
stuff.
don't want to bounce anything back. Blade Guard and the Poxwalkers, hitting on 3s. No rerolls this time though.
That's right.
And then 3s to wound. So these are 2 damage. So we have 7. No, 8.
There's only 6 remaining Poxwalkers. Of the 8 wounds, they're all dead. Okay. That is a kill for first strike. I just gotta dig these guys out of here. They got overwhelmed.
Okay, so 5 attacks from the Judiciary on 2s. Oh no.
That's not what you want to see.
And then on 3s. Nothing. Well, I
Okay.
was hoping. I do get to pile in a little bit.
Yes.
At least stop you from,
Hoyle!
getting too intense over here.
Yeah,
He has to actually go that way, and you'd have to base him there.
Mr. Morty.
He's the wounded one. Okay, well, that's all I got. You get to pick one, and then I get to do my next fights first, which is the Lion.
The Lion has fights first as well, eh? Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'll have Mortarion try and fight the Lion.
Fair.
Obviously, people are here for the Primarch fight, so...
Primarch fight! Primarch fight!
Mortarion will strike with silence.
Of course.
2s to hit, no lethals, but that's okay. We're at 2s to wound as well. Strength 14.
Ooh, very nice.
4 of
I'm
them.
strength 14. I'm toughness 8 with -1.
Down to 7. Oh, with the -1, you're T9. Oh, that's a huge deal then. Look at that.
Oh
Only 2
yeah,
wounds.
that's mad. 3 up invul save.
Very good.
The
game,
Lion
anyways.
cares not whence the blows come from.
And then you might as well fight with the Lion.
Let's go, Lion! Okay, fealty. Strike him down.
Lethals are good here.
2s.
1
1
wound
lethal.
for lethal.
Not bad. And then
else
these
hits.
need 4 to wound.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot better than you, brother.
5 wounds on me.
5.
Primarch fight went sideways so far. Oh, we made 3 of them.
Okay, 8 damage.
I am going to just re-roll one of these.
With a CP?
Yeah.
Well, before you do that,
That's true, battle
take a battle shock. Okay,
passes.
okay.
There it is. And we take 4 damage.
4 damage.
And I'm down to 0 command points. And the Feel No Pain says I take 2.
Nice.
It was a dramatic fight. That'll go on longer than I think, I suppose. And that's it for your fights first, so I can just fight kind of freely now.
Correct.
We're going to go ahead and go Death Shroud. We're going to fight, and the character will fight everything into your squad that are re-rolling invulnerable saves of 1. Or saves of 1 in general.
Saves of 1, yeah.
Go with the Man Reaper striking. 4 attacks per model, hitting on 2s, re-rollable because of our buddy in there.
Ouchies.
And they're lethal. And 2s. I'm not gonna try and fish for 6s because they wound on 2s anyways. Just 1 more. Reroll. All right, lots of lethals. two of those would be 6s.
Nice.
1 he hits, which are 2s to wound, but no rerolls here. There's a strength 8 against toughness 3 models.
Yeah.
So that's another 5 out. So it's gonna be 19 wounds.
Yep.
At invulnerable saves.
19 4-up saves. Okay, well, re-rolling once. Shields!
Lots of 1s. That's good. Lots of
If I'm
not
gonna-
4-ups though.
If I'm going to fail, I might as well fail with an ability to reroll. Oh,
Oh, quite a bit of conversion there though.
Not terrible, not terrible. So,
Every
1
2's a
dies
dead
because he
guy.
had 1 wound.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 takes a wound.
Okay, nice.
So the Judiciary has taken 2 damage. I believe he only has 2 remaining.
And we have the Lord of Contagion.
Oh, the entire squad goes down.
Oof.
Gross.
Yeah, that's not great. Lord of Contagion will strike as well. He gets rerolls for his own ability. 2 lethals.
Nice.
And 2s. So 5 wounds, same idea, 4-ups.
Okay. Rosarius, save me.
Please. He takes 6.
Takes damage and dies.
Yeah.
You got him.
Or-
He's dead.
We get some points for first strike as well as Skari, so we're both at 3 points for that. We're just going to consolidate into this Invader ATV, I guess.
Yep.
No one's surprised. Blight Lord Terminators did really well in melee.
Yep.
Yep.
That's about right. That's kind of what I expected.
I will go ahead and fight over here, see what these support characters can do, and then we'll move on to those guys. 3 attacks from the heavy plague weapon. Okay, done. This guy's got plague knives. I gotta do him separate. A couple hits, and No wounds. You're T4 now, aren't you?
Yeah, just one.
One wound, no AP. You're good. And then this guy's got 4 attacks without plague knives, apparently. So that lethal doesn't. The 6 doesn't matter. And again,
That's not confusing at all.
I know.
Absolutely.
No,
Good.
no damage there. And then I'll go ahead and fight with these guys. Then you have a strat you want to use.
Yeah. Do you have
I have one.
just one heavy plague weapon?
Yeah, I guess I only have one heavy plague weapon.
Okay, so I will be spending it. It's called Strengthening Unity. But so I'm going to pick you, and you're in combat with a Raven Wing unit, so you'll just be -1 to hit.
Oh, okay. Back to 4s then.
Correct.
And we're both out of command points. So we're going to go with the heavy plague weapon first. It hits twice, but you stopped one of the hits.
Correct.
And it's lethal, so boom. And then this one's on a 2-ish. Yep, 2 at -2.
These are 2 damage each, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to put it on the ATV there, which is what I've been doing it the whole time, at AP2.
Yes.
Takes 4 damage.
Ooh, and then I'm going to stab the crap out of you with a bunch of plague knives. They're stabby stabs. 4s to hit. 4 wounds on lethals.
Nice, well done.
And then the 3s miss. And nothing, just 4.
4 lethals, no AP.
I don't believe so. No, it doesn't matter. Not
Good.
AP2, yeah.
I'm okay with that.
And that is it for my attacks. You
I get to
go
fight you back.
there.
I'm going to go over here first. So 4 little...
You get that wound, are you going to kill him?
Yeah, you know what? Might as well try.
Hits.
Nice. And then I think 5s. Ooh, 2. Get him.
2 ups.
Get him.
He's okay. Unless you have AP.
Sad. No AP.
And then
I might have one more attack, though. I have one more attack.
there was one.
Misses.
Never
Okay,
mind.
never mind.
Very good.
So they're going to attack. I'm going to do...
You have Oath of Moment on these guys still.
Yeah, I'm going to just attack... actually, I'll do the chaplain and him into them.
Yep.
Because they're in base to base. And then he is just going to attack the regular dudes there.
Very good.
Actually, I could pile in, but then I'd have to touch him. So no, I'm not going to move because then I can still hold this objective.
Gotcha.
So we're going to go ahead and do 5 little attacks first with the ATV. On 3s with rerolls for Oath. Nope. And on 5s,
2
armor saves. Do I get the last guy?
You do.
Yeah, get him.
We lose our.
Yeah, good riddance.
Left with just a couple characters.
Okay. My chaplain on a jet bike, and by jet bike I mean regular bike.
Regular bike.
Hitting on 2s with nice. Strength 6, so needing 3s. 3. These are AP 1, 2 damage.
For the grenade guy. AP1, he's good.
He's fine. He doesn't. I have 4 little chainsaw attacks on the other unit.
Buzz.
And 5s. Just 1 AP 1.
Armor, we're okay.
Does not matter.
And then that's my turn.
That's it. That's it. We're done.
Did I take that objective away from you?
Don't know.
I do take it. Mortarion has a little bit more OC than the Lion does.
I think he's a little chunkier.
Yeah, he's a little bit chunkier.
And you also got your Lord of Virulence.
I got Lord over there too. I wasn't too sure yet.
Yeah, you got 5, you got 6, 7 OC to my 4, so nothing too crazy there.
That just means I get my 1 secondary.
Oh no!
I take the 1
that
objective
makes me sad.
away
That
from
makes
you.
me so.
Engaged on all fronts, not achieving it, but I'm still just going to get rid of it, even though it doesn't give me a command point. I want to see 2 new objectives coming up. So let's give you guys an update on the score, because we've only really scored tertiary and secondary so far.
Yep,
no
that's
primary
it.
yet.
And then primary gets started next turn. I do finish my sabotage. Now, I do have the ability to pull them up into deep strike, basically with their little ability. However, because it's Luka's turn, he can choose whether I do that or I have to declare that before completing my action. So of course you make me choose whether I'm going to pull them up before completing my action.
Yes,
So I can't just like do my action and then leave.
Yeah, interesting. I like
Yeah,
that.
because it's your turn, so you get to pick because they happen at the same time.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the scores, we go to the second battle round. We're both at 1 command point. Skari's at 9 secondary and 3 tertiary. I'm at 4 and 3, so he's got a 5-point lead. I got Storm Hostile scored, Discarded, Engage, Containment, and Sabotage. Both scored for Skari. Great first round for him.
And I got behind enemy lines and engage on all fronts. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get behind enemy lines, other than maybe a, YOLO land speeder. As for engage on all fronts, I might have to sacrifice my little buggy to go and stand close to some Black Lord Terminators. But he only has 1 wound left, and you do have a flamer in that unit, so it's not exactly appealing to me. However, I might Desperate Escape. Oh, I've got a plan. Yeah. Got a plan.
Where does this oath go? Wow, could I believe it?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hooray. I need to kill them or I lose.
Yeah, that's essentially it. They die. If they don't die, I might win. If they die, I probably lose. I'm also in the same boat.
Yeah, I think that's how that goes. I do owe you a couple of battle shock tests. So we are going to start with Mr. Chaplain.
On a 5.
And, yes. Thank goodness.
That's 5
Thank
victory points for you right
goodness.
there.
And I owe you a battle shock test on my land speeder that's in the middle of the board here. Yep, he's good with a 6.
6, that
and,
guy right there.
and then a battle shock test on that little guy. Oh, he's a 6 as well. Look at that.
All the Marines hold.
Oh, heck yes.
And
Good.
then you'll score your 5 primary points over here.
5 points. Get them.
The other ones are contested, or in my favor, I should say. And we're going to go to your movement, I suppose.
Yeah. So first things first, I'm just going to... I need to keep enough room over here that he can kind of move up. And so he's just going to move this way. Something like that. The intercessors need to get close and personal to the objective to get as much objective control near that objective as possible.
Deny me 5 points on my upcoming turn.
To prevent you from doing stuff there, which is exactly what I need. He's going to move 8 inches up. Get him. Get him.
No.
Round 2 fight.
Round
I think,
2.
These Blade Guard veterans are just going to move up. For my Primarch ability, I'm going with the Tell Me Your Secrets one again. I like extra command points and forcing battle shock tests, which would be fun.
Okay, well, reasonable. I'm going to go with diseased. I believe it's diseased influence. All Death Guard get to reroll wound rolls of 1 for all attacks.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I don't. He's just going to move up.
Ooh, he's going over
Plan
here.
murder stuff. Yeah, I can't. Like, I'm just gonna stay close and personal. Let's just make things happen as best I can. They're just gonna move up. They're 12. There's no point in getting overly aggressive here. And then he's definitely going to try and move away as well. You don't have a flamer in range
I
yet.
know, I just have a couple bolters, so I'm not going to bother.
Yep, makes sense to me. So I'm just going to stay 18 inches away. So I want to, at least potentially shoot you with a multi-melter, maybe get a kill or two. We'll see. And then the bolters can kind of shoot other stuff. Okay, so now they're going to Desperate Breakout.
Oh, they're going to break
go
right through
you.
Ooh, interesting.
That's right. So they can go through enemy models.
Because my deployment zone is essentially right where those guys are.
Yeah. So they're going to Desperate Breakout. Boop. So that is, they can ignore enemy models, can move over them. However, Desperate Escape. Ooh. So 1s and 2s, 3 of them. I need to fail at least 1. So then I can get my behind enemy lines.
Oh, because he'll be too far back.
Correct.
I see. Oh, you passed all of them. Okay,
I don't know if he can. I don't even know if he can make it. Well. I could use a CP to try and reroll. To
force the death, yeah.
To force the death. They're just going to move into this deployment zone then and just force the... I was really hoping, I needed him to die so they could get into your deployment zone.
Yeah, because these guys are holding these 2 models are holding my deployment zone, not the 3rd guy.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. It is. They're too good. They're too good is what it is.
And I'm not going to Overwatch or anything like that. I'd like to, but, I might Overwatch them. The Foul Blightspawn.
Nice.
5.
Ooh, very nicely done.
Should be 3. Oh, they're anti-infantry 2 up. There's 5 wounds of -2, no cover.
5 up saves?
Yeah, 5 ups.
5s.
He kills 3.
Ooh, ouchies. Ouchies, that hurt.
Yeah.
How dare you? But that's your CP though.
I got nothing.
Okay,
We're Onyx
excellent.
Warhammer over here
Excellent. I'm gonna do try to do the same thing here. Desperate Escape test.
A 4.
Yes.
That's a pass.
Excellent.
This one here makes it.
Hooray!
With the Desperate Breakout. And he then my the midway point's like around here.
Yeah.
So he is within my deployment zone.
Yeah, so he'll get and help with engage as well.
You were hoping to get 2 units.
Yeah, I was hoping to get the double, just to get the extra point.
Yeah,
and
they
I'll
would've
get
been nice
2
to
points
have.
for engage on all fronts, which is nice because this guy's still alive, which is always a good thing. Or I have these outriders over there. So now we get to shooting. The intercessor's gonna grenade your Blight Lords.
Woo!
Let's see if they can do it.
Well, you're gonna kill
Kill the one and put 2 wounds on another.
So we'll lose this guy.
Slowly but surely.
And we'll go ahead and put the wound on the guy right beside him.
Nicely done. That's my command
I can
point.
move it over. Yeah, now we're out of command points.
That's right. We're going to go ahead and shoot this entire unit of intercessors into that unit of 4 Poxwalkers. Last time they...
20 shots at stealth.
Oh, so good. Hitting on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
4s. Oh, only 2.
No cover on them now, so just feel no pains. You slay 1.
Hooray!
1 Poxwalker goes down.
And then the frag grenade, I think it's D3, 2, 4s.
Couple hits.
I don't think it's strength 4, but it might be strength 4.
Just in case. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. This Ravenwing unit's just going to try and pop that last wound off of that Deathwing Knight.
Bunch of twin-linked bolters. Could do the trick.
4s though.
Couple hits.
5s with twin-linked.
Oh, it's a 4 save.
Get him.
A 4.
Sad.
Thank you, Phil.
We're going to do 2 multi-meltas shots into the Terminators and little rifles into the Poxwalker. To the Poxwalkers. Oh yeah, twin-linked. Ooh, twin-linked. 2.
We're gonna have some cover for 6s and a feel no pain.
Yeah, I got another one. Slowly but surely, the whole double multi-melta. I think it's on 5s. Yeah.
Okay, not 3s.
Because you're
1.
stealth. So.
Yeah, stealth.
Yeah. Okay, then we have 7 bolt pistols, heavy bolt pistols, into the Blight Lord Terminus, trying to get that last guy dead.
Oh, all
Pain
hit.
token, and 5s. These are AP 1. 1. AP increases my odds exponentially.
We're good.
Nah. The Lion is going to shoot his pistol at Morty. He's going to do the plasma pistol version. So he hits on 3 2s, because he's, and 5s. No. 2 heavy bolt pistols are going to shoot into the Poxwalkers. 4s and 4s. 1 at AP 1.
Feel no pain. Oh, we're good.
Nice. Okay, Repulsor. The defense array into the Poxwalkers. The Hunter Slayer missile into the little Blight thingy. The Gatling cannon into the Blight Lords, and then the heavy bolter into the Plague Marines. Just a bunch of stuff.
5 different targets.
Let's do this. Let's do the Hunter Slayer
Easy
first.
enough. It hits.
It wounds.
Almost
Nicely
AP
done.
super good, I assume.
Enough to be an invul.
And we do not get the invul.
Ooh, 2.
I think I gotta double check their wounds. 10 wounds on it, down to 8.
Down to 8, not bad.
Defensive weapons into the Poxwalkers.
Let's do a heavy bolter first.
Heavy bolter?
So heavy bolter, hitting on 4s. No.
Oh, 3
nice.
hits.
Wounding on 4s, but twin linked. That's 2 at AP 1.
No cover. Ooh, pass them both. We got lucky
Very
there.
nicely done.
Knock my models around.
Defensive array, 4s.
4s.
Followed by 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I might get him.
5 ups. Ooh,
Oh, come on, Luka!
You got him. You got him.
My gosh!
You got him, Jess.
You made me squirm there for a second.
Poxwalkers don't go down.
Oh my gosh! 12 Gatling cannon shots into the Death Shroud on 4s, because you are stealth.
We are stealthy.
That 4, that stealth has actually kept your the non-oath targets have been a lot more resilient. 3s with dev wounds.
It will be 4s.
4s with dev wounds.
But they're all dev wounds, eh?
So just dev wounds.
That is an easy boop and boop. No need to roll dice there.
Nice. The speeders are going to shoot absolutely everything into that Mephitic Blight Hauler in the corner over there. Hammer Strike Missile Launcher, 1 hit. 5s to wound? No. Crackstorm, 2 of them. 3s to hit and 5s to wound. 1 at AP 1.
No cover on him there. We fail.
D3 damage for 2.
Okay, Skari got a 2. We're down to 8 on him as well.
And the Melta Destroyer. 1 hit only. 5s to wound.
Hey, I am a demonic. No.
D6 for that one. D6 for that one.
6.
Oh,
he's got
double 6. Nice.
He's got 2 wounds left after that.
Okay with that. Then we got the Dreadnought, and I think that's it from my shooting, to be honest, which is sort of pitiful, but also hilarious at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and do his Gatling cannon, the small one, is going to shoot into that thing.
Try and finish it off.
Yeah, to try and kill it. Then we've got the big Gatling cannon, going to be shooting into the Death Shrouds, as well as the Storm Bolter. And then we've got the little rocket pod is going to shoot at some Plague Marines.
Little Gatling cannon first.
8 hitting on 3s.
And then we need 5s to wound.
I need 6s.
Or
is what
6s
I need.
even.
Yeah. 1 save and 1 dev wound.
You want the say? I see.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, he's dead.
Yes, got him.
Ooh, boom.
Does he
boom.
explode?
Oh, actually. No.
Yeah. Then we have the Storm Bolter into the Blight Lords. And then needing... Oh,
The 1 hit. Yeah.
okay.
Nada.
And 5s. Ooh, 3 armor saves. So 3 re-rolls, and then twin linked. So 2 saves.
2 saves. That was because of stealth and... Oh.
I got the 1.
All right, we got a guy.
Now the Gatling cannon on 4s because of stealth.
Oh, just 3. Okay. At the moment, though.
Oath!
Oh! One of our rules worked much better than the other there.
4s, yeah. Do you need 4s?
Oh,
That's 3 more devs. Oh my goodness, this Dreadnought is angry. That's
Okay,
5 saves.
okay.
And 3 devs.
Oof.
Okay, I killed 1 more.
Where's our champion? It's
Got him.
that guy there.
Okay, I'm ready to do some charging. I was just going to go ahead and charge with this repulsor.
Oh, yeah, he's in.
10. I'm just going to make sure that I base you. Something like that. I'm going to make sure I have enough little wiggle room. Going to base him.
Yeah.
These 2 are going to try jump into this
Putrefier?
This Putrefier guy.
7 is good.
They're going to make it in there. So I'm going to do the Dreadnought first. He's going to just jump in.
Oh, yeah,
now
ready.
he's going to go here, right? So, yep. And now I'm going to try and get him in. So we're going to try. No. Fails.
Okay.
It would have been nice, because if he's in combat, then Death would get +2 to charge.
Oh,
So I was kind of trying to get them in so I don't have to rely on potentially failing this charge. But let's see if they make it. Yep, they fail.
Oh.
And they do not have a reroll there, sadly. And that is going to be my charges.
Okay. There's no strats or anything.
There's no strats, just straight up.
He doesn't have fights first anymore. He's not even in combat, so you can just go ahead and start wherever you want, really.
I think I'm going to start with the fights first. Let's start with the lion. You know what? He's got fights first, so I might as well just do him.
Yeah, he kind of always has fights first.
Yep, he does. So we're going to go 2s with lethals. Okay, another lethal.
Start.
Good. And then 4s to wound. So 3 saves this time.
Invulnerable save on Mortarion. Fail 2. 8 damage?
8 damage.
Oof. Well,
Bring it on, brother.
We're at 14 wounds remaining. We're at 14. Oh, we take 4. We're at 10.
Nice.
10 remain.
You're almost at how many wounds I have, brother.
Hopefully I can
Almost.
stick some on you this round.
Yeah. My Redemptive Dreadnought, hitting on 3s. And Oath.
The Oath moment really coming in play.
Oh, not too bad. Strength 12, so 2s goes to 3s.
2s to 3s, yeah.
Because you're -1, so 3
matter.
invols.
And they get lucky. Every fail's a dead guy. Oh, I lose him.
I got 2 Blight Lords. Got them. Just the... Then the Assault Intercessors.
Oh, way over here, yep.
Yeah, so 4 attacks from a Chainsword on 3s. And your toughness is 5, so 5s. Nothing. And then we have the Thunder Hammer. 3 hitting on 4s. Oh, I have reroll once. I don't know if I roll once there.
No, you hit with everything.
Only 1 hit.
You have a reroll 1 there. There's
Yeah,
one
it's
in
only
there.
to wound though.
Oh, to wound, that's right.
3s, so 1 at AP 2.
5?
So 2 damage on your grenade guy.
He's got 2 left.
Yeah.
Oop. And then we're going to pile into the Foul Blight spawn with the other guy, but staying out of their engagement range.
Correct. And then we have my Repulsor. Repulsor, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. 3 armor
3.
saves, no AP.
No
You are
one gets
fine.
run over. Is that it for your attacks?
That's it for my attacks.
Well, I'll start over here and work my way over. I got a few stabby stabs from our...
One's a Plague Blade
This
and
is
one's
the
not.
Plague Knife guy.
Nice.
And strength 4 to your toughness 3. That's a wound. 2.
Ooh, nice. Oh, no!
Oh, I slay one. Ooh.
Oh, that's not good.
And then we're going to stab the crap out of the other one. We only hit him 3 times, but we wound him on only 1 wound.
Okay, 3 up. Okay,
good.
he's still alive.
Very good.
Good.
These guys can fight. We're not going to worry about piling. We're just going to attack the transport. I got a heavy plague weapon and then a bunch of knives. Here are the knives, this is the plague weapon. 4 stay with that one. No wound, and then 12 knife attacks. I have a couple.
Oh, they're
3.
lethals, yeah.
And then what's your base toughness? 16? No, not 16.
12. So it'd go to 11. So
Still
4.
4 wounds.
3 ups.
Ooh,
2.
stick
Down
a couple.
to 14.
Then we go to our Lord of Contagion, and then Mortarion. 5 attacks with the Plague Reaper on 2s. No reroll, sadly. He's not leading you anymore.
But he does get reroll 1s though, because Morty's nearby. Just
1 wounding hit, AP good.
AP
Oh, I gotta look.
2.
No damage on him.
Good save on the Redemptor. Go, Redemptor
And then
Dreadnought.
Mortarion can try to deal with
Come on, brother, get him!
Lion. 1 miss.
Yep.
1 lethal.
Ooh.
And 2s to wound. Or maybe 3s.
to Rerolling 1s though. 2
just
more,
two,
eh?
just 2 involved.
3 up. 6s bounce back mortals.
Oh, 1 gets through.
1 gets through.
Brings you down to 5.
Ouchies.
That is that.
Ooh, the Dark Angel's holding the line desperately.
And you dealt with the Death Shroud Terminators.
I did. I had to kill him.
Yeah,
I
that was
had
like
to-
my
had to kill him.
one strong unit. I
Yeah.
got nothing else really to threaten you over here with, so we're going to have to hopefully just get crazy lucky with some outcomes here.
Now I will get a behind enemy lines,
Yes.
and I will also get a
Engage on all fronts.
engage on all fronts, small. So it's 5 more points.
Yeah, they're
for
both-
the tally.
Yeah, not bad. Well, the random cards to draw this turn will be Area Denial for the first one. That will involve killing way too many elements of Skari's team. If I'm able to pull that off, I'm in a winning position, so I'm not going to be getting Area Denial. Containment is the second one. I have pieces in place to be able to contain on both sides of the battlefield, which is nice, so I can at least do 1. In the command phase, we're going to have the Tally Man not give me command points, so I'm just at 1 still.
He's counting the dead. Get it? See this hat? Don't take this hat seriously, heretic.
I don't know any battle shocks anywhere, so we don't have to worry about that. Nothing to mind there. But as we go to my movement, well, scoring, there is scoring. I don't have the middle one, I don't have that one, but I do have this one, so I'll get 5 primary points as well.
Something that's really handy with this new detachment is allying in plague bearers.
Oh, for sticky objectives and stuff, yes.
So you give it up with the other detachment, but I really like the scout and the ability to move up effectively and the stratagems in this detachment. But adding in just 10 plague bearers can be really helpful, so you can stick an objective and kind of shift the whole battle line over the course of the game.
That would help. It'd be nice to have some on this list.
And now a rainbow, the more you know.
Movement over here. Honestly, I don't really want the Poxwalkers to do much other than secure this objective over here. So we're going to have our Plague Marines come out and over this way to deal with this ATV. And then we're going to have our Terminators just start creeping up and around that way, just putting pressure on that guy just for the sake of it. They're probably out of the game for the most part. I mean, other than this part of the game. They're not going to shoot. They're going to contain over here. Or should the Poxwalkers contain? They're too slow. I'll figure it out. There we go, I figured it out. We just moved them normally so they can contain that part of the battlefield. Poxwalkers advance 2, and then our Plague Marines are going to move their 5 towards this ATV. Right there. We're going to try, that's kind of it for movement. Whatever, this guy's going to move around a little bit for the sake of moving because it's fun. Then we're going to go to shooting. I'm going to try something fancy out. Before we do that, we're going to do the injector pistol shot from the Putrefier. Yeah. Does it hit? It does. Does it wound? Strength 4 wounds. AP 1.
But 2 damage.
3 damage.
Oh, really? That's fancy.
Oh, we shoot his brains out.
Oh,
Blah.
No.
And then, I guess we're free to contain with this guy now. There's a strat where you can make his flamer pistol, but I figured I'd save myself the command point. So he'll just contain over here. I do miss out on his flamer, but... Oh, I guess can I have declared my grenades afterwards if he... Oh, because one's a pistol, that's right. He'll just stay there and contain, and then we're free to fire this guy. And then I can make their weapons pistols if I get him really low with this guy or something to try and finish it off, I suppose. So we'll do multi-melta, crack missile, and we're going to put the bile spurt back over here. And bile spurt. 1 hit. Blah, blah. That's a wound. Strength 5 down to T4. Nothing. Multi-melta. I get -1 to hit that guy as well, I assume.
You do. You're
I can't remember.
You're fine there.
That's a wound.
No.
-4.
Don't
So it should be 6 damage.
7. Oh, 6. AP, 2. So it's down to...
Crack missile. It misses. We're actually doing quite a bit of progress on him. I like that. Mortarion is up next. I'm going to throw a Rot Wind at our Blade Guard veterans.
How dare you?
D6 attacks +4 because of blast. We're looking at 9. Also going to shoot the lantern over at them as well.
Nice.
Deal with them. We're going to hit on 3s because of them's the rules. Your toughness is not lower, so these are 3s to wound, re-rolling.
Dev wounds?
That is a dev wound. That was, I had to double check that.
That's fine. It was enough to wound, I believe. So 3s or AP? 4s?
Oh.
So with the dev wound, you kill 1 just from that.
Eat it, and I'm going to shoot him with the lantern.
Ouchies.
Zap. Hits. And zap. Wounds. And then invuln.
4 up.
And 3 damage.
Oh no, that kills another.
2 Blade Guard down to Mortarion. And then our Plague Marines are going to fire. So unfortunately, the Plague Caster is a little too far away, but we're going to put 2 Blight Launchers into those guys. And then everything else into this Outrider. Starting with the Blight Launchers, we got a Lethal and 2 wounds. AP 1.
Nice.
Nope,
Good.
nothing. Plasma Pistol. I'm never going to supercharge it unless I say otherwise. That's a wound. 1 damage.
Takes the damage.
Very good. We have 2 Plague Spears and a Plague Belcher. Take 2 Plague Spewers, which will be 4. These are strength 5 and your toughness 5 normally.
Yes.
And I believe...
You're down 4 now. So
3 wounds at -1.
3, so 4s.
Oh.
2 more damage.
And then the basic Plague weapon. 1 wound, no AP. 1 more damage.
3 more total.
That's
down
it.
to 4.
That's all my shots. Like I mentioned, both squads finish their containment right away, and I can go to my charging. Plague Marines are absolutely going to charge the ATV.
Makes sense.
Oh, I was going to say 8. They went 2. They went 8. That's where they get descending down towards the ATV.
I feel that ATV is not long for this universe.
I hope so. That would be nice. I don't believe I have any other charges I'd like to declare. They get a lot of bonuses when they charge. I'm going to charge this thing into them and see what that looks like.
Yep.
He'll go 6. He's not really great in melee, but...
At least it ties them up for another turn. There is an enhancement that you can give a Ravenwing model, which would give you full back and charge.
Oh, nice.
Or full back shoot and charge. So I feel like I should have splurged. Like, after just testing it this one game, that if I did that again, I would 100%.
Yeah, well, they would have been right back in there.
They would have been great. It would have been worth the 15 points or whatever it is.
Yes, super valuable, for a big brick of them. Yeah. Okay, well, I think
Fights first?
Gonna go to your fights first. Yeah.
Go, gadget. Lion. Okay, Lion. 8 strike attacks. Ooh, a lethal again. Very nice, very nice. And then 4 to wound. That's 4 this time.
4 invulnerable saves.
Nicely done. Go, Lion, go.
Oh, 12. I'm gonna use a command point reroll.
Battle shock first. I get a command point immediately.
I rolled the one.
Oh no. Yes!
Oh my gosh, Mortarion
use it,
failed
baby.
his battle shock. So
You actually spend it, but you
yeah, I
can't use
do.
it.
I can't use it. So
And I go up to 2. Aha!
and I'm at 0.
Hey, Mortarion. I know all your secrets.
Mortarion's always a butt end of jokes when it comes to Primarch duels. 12 damage. He does mitigate 4 of it and he's got 2 wounds left.
Beautiful.
Mortarion's only kicking with 2 wounds left. I will have to fight first with these guys because they charge. Well, the other guy 2, but I'll go with these guys first.
They shouldn't.
Pile in. We're going to do all the heavy plague weapons just to get them out of the way, and I have 5 in there. We got 3s to hit with the Tally Man in there. That's 1 wound.
Yep.
2s, rolling 1s for Mortarion. Oh, we got him.
Okay.
Yep.
That's you got him.
Goodbye, Invader.
No.
Nowhere to consolidate to. We're going to go ahead with the Mephitic Blightholder, trying to do something. 4 Gnashing Maw attacks, 2 wounds. That's it.
Oh, they're
AP1.
lethal.
Yep.
Okay. 4s.
Nothing.
Good.
You get to fight.
Dreadnought. Let's see what the Redemptor can do.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. He might get pain shared to him, so we'll see.
That's true.
You know? So hitting on 3s with rerolls because you're still oathed.
Yep.
And wounding on 2s here because you don't have a bodyguard no
fancy
longer.
bodyguard. No, why is there going to be 3 2s in there, man? All right, well, this guy is dead.
That's 9 damage.
Yeah.
Blah.
He goes down. Boom.
Blah.
He does have an abundance of sickness rule. For every wound he takes, he does a mortal wound back on a 4-up. You take 2.
2. Bringing me.
A little bit of damage there, and then Mortarion will go to try to do something. Let's see if we get lucky. We got to get 2 of these through on the Lion. We hit on 3s now. That's 3 wounds.
That's straight up 3 wounds?
Yeah, he's
Cool.
hurt, so he does miss on 2s, and he wounds on 2s. So 4.
3s to wound.
I keep forgetting your high toughness. Yeah, just 3 wounds. Yep.
So 3 up saves.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, go Lion, go.
And
Get him.
not get through him. That is it for my attack. You can fight back.
Well, I guess I've got 1 little attack here.
And you got the biker squad.
Yeah, they're just going to swing at your Plague Marines. So 4s.
Good start.
And 3s. So 3 saves on your Plague Marines.
We take a damage.
1 wound, yeah.
And that is that guy's wound there.
Nice.
And you got the bikes.
You-
Feels like a fight back. Heavy plague weapon. We got 1 wound.
Nice.
2 wounds, -2.
Ooh, very good. 1 goes through.
2 damage. And
Down to 6 remaining.
12 stabs. And all of the stabbies, we got a wound. That's like a miss any which way you look at it. And then nothing, just 1. Oh, nice.
1 more,
1 damage.
down to 5.
And the bikes.
I know technically you're not supposed to do this, but
Look at us doing it.
you have to face the enemy.
You have to face the enemy.
That's right. I gotta have to.
You gotta have to.
So 5 little attacks there on 3s. And strength 4 to toughness 10 is 6s, but +1 to wound. So 5s, nothing. Then we have the chainsaw, 3s, okay. And 5s, no. And then the chaplain.
Chaplain.
Hit him.
Ooh, good
2s.
start.
And he's strength 6, so 5s goes to 4s. 1. Nice.
AP1?
AP1, I think.
Ooh, 2 damage.
2 damage on him.
6 wounds left. That is it for my turn. Not looking great. We lost our middle. We got Mortarion sitting at 2 wounds, but I don't think you're going to have a hard time dealing with that. And for score, though, I got 3 points for continuing on this side and the other side. I'll get rid of Area Denial for an extra command point because the Tally Man did not help me out. As we progress to the 3rd turn, I forgot to update Skari's turn over here. He's at 19 plus 3 for 22 points. I'm currently at 15 plus 3 for 18 points. 2 secondaries achieved here, 4. And I had to discard a couple there. And that's it. We're on to the 3rd turn.
10-3. Well, bring it down and overwhelming force.
That's bad
In
for me.
other words, kill Mortarion.
I'm happy you got
He's
that.
on the objective,
Yeah.
and he's a monster. It's like, I couldn't ask for a better set of cards for that.
Might as well be a clean sweep.
Might as well get it done as we can.
Battle shocks.
So I do owe you a battle shock here. I owe you a battle shock here. I owe you a battle shock here. I owe you a battle shock over there. So we're going to start over here because I don't really...
Everything's so low.
So he's battle shocked.
Awesome.
Battle shocked. Okay, let's see if this little speeder is battle shocked. He is not. Very
is
nice.
good.
Then we'll move over to here. I'm going to roll for the chaplain.
Looking for a 5. He's good.
Ooh,
Double
with a
again with the
5.
5. Yep.
And then I have 3 command points.
Might as well use it.
So I'm going to spend my command point here. I don't want to roll. I'm going to order pass so then I can hold that objective
Get
as
your
well.
5 points.
Correct. Okay, you got 5 points for that one, 5 points for this one. That's 10 points on primary, and this is the last turn I can score this middle one because that one disappears right away.
Yep.
They're going to throw melta bombs into the little mirror of death.
And I won't have a chance myself because Morty will not be killing those elements there because he'll be dead.
This is my oath target.
Yeah, easy. Just deal with them. Nice and simple.
Gotta try and get them dead, so make sure there's no faffing about. This dreadnought is going to move up this way.
Oh, yeah.
For all that it's worth, this is now stickied because
Yes.
I own it with
True.
with regular intercessors. This is going to move up. It does 14. It's going to go whee up this way.
Blade Guard
I
coming
think
in
the
to
Blade
clean
Guard
up.
are going to just secure this area as best they can.
I think this whole turn is a secure this area turn. I think we're going to see a very Death Guard light table at the end of Skari's third turn here.
They're going to move up because I definitely want to use them and need to use them more effectively, especially since Poxwalkers are ready to come and attack me and murder me, which makes me sad. So the intercessors have decided to abandon this post.
They've planted their melta bombs.
They did. They planted the melta bombs. Now they're getting as far away as possible from the Poxwalkers. And he's battle shocked. I'm just going to make sure I'm just within 18 to shoot.
Melta shots down.
Probably
the
going
table.
to die in a bit. That's fine. As for auras, I'm doing my secrets one again.
I'm going to stick with the reroll rules of 1.
Yep.
Cover's not going to help me here.
So the bikers are going to go ahead and shoot into the Marines.
Starting
the
it
Plague
off.
Marines. So we're going to start them.
4s.
4s to hit, and you are oathed. And 4s to wound. And you are... Oh no, 5s to wound. What am I talking? So I have to reroll these 2. So 5 armor saves. 4 armor saves.
Freeze. Nothing.
Very
All
nice.
that.
Now I'm going to spend 1 command point for illuminating fire. So I pick a unit within 12 inches of a Raven Guard unit that's shot, and now every friendly Deathwing unit that shoots at them gets +1 to wound.
That's namely this guy.
Namely the Dreadnought and the Repulsor as well.
Oh, it's Deathwing.
They
as
are
well,
Deathwing
yep.
as
And
well.
they can shoot pistols that way if they want to.
Correct,
Yep.
yeah. So it just increases the damage potential, which I think is a really cool mechanic. So we do the little pistols from the Blade Guard veterans. Hitting on 4s.
Re-rolling.
Oh, thank goodness.
Both a moment.
Nice.
Couple of
and
them,
then
very
5s goes to 4s. 2 at AP1. Yes.
Take a damage. We'll put a wound on the little Plague Belcher guy.
So this is the Dreadnought. Everything is going into them.
Oh, very
So
good.
the Stormbolter first.
Re-roll.
Rerolling. And then these need 4s because of the +1 to wound with Twin Linked. 1 at regular armor.
Finishes them.
Nice.
Dead.
Icarus rocket launcher, 3 shots. 4s with rerolls, and these need 2s with rerolls. These are, I think, only AP1.
Boom.
It's only 1, sorry. The Twin Link gave me a reroll win rolls.
So that's a pass on the...
You're good. And then 20 shots from the
lots
thing.
of them.
The 8-gallon cannon first on 4s.
Oh, goodness.
This normally needs 4s, goes to 3s. So just 2 devs and a save.
And a save. Oh, there's 2 saves in there.
Was it? Okay.
Oh, yeah. 2 saves, we take a damage, so that's 3 damage and 12. 1 fail.
And then we have the big
Heavy.
Gatling cannon.
Slot 4.
And you're my oath target.
Oh, yeah.
This needs 2s. So 2 more devs. And, ooh, that's
Many
8
saves.
saves. Wow.
And we are going to lose... Okay, well, that was a save.
That was a save, yeah.
So that's going to kill the guy who just got wounded, another guy,
and then 4 dev wounds.
So that guy dies. We're going to lose that guy to the failed saves. Then we lose 2 more to devastating wounds. So it'll be you and you. We're left with 5 remaining.
Okay.
We got 4 heavy plague weapons and a blight launcher.
So now we're going to go ahead and do this. Everything into them, because it's also Deathwing.
Yes.
Which is
Yep.
awesome. Repulsors get the Deathwing. So everything's just going to be in range.
This is a very effective use of this one command.
Yeah, it's neat, eh? Just like oath something and target. However, if I was an Ultramarine player, my oath target would just be +1 to wound.
That's true.
I wouldn't have to spend command points for this.
Quite a bit better for them.
Or if I was, anything, Iron Hands or like
White Scars or whatever,
Salamanders.
All them. Non the
Imperial Fists. Yeah.
the non-supplement armies.
Correct,
essentially.
yeah. We'll start with a Heavy Bolter.
Couple hits. 3 hits.
Nice.
Oh.
Needing 3s to wound.
Yes.
And this is Twin Linked. So
2.
2 at AP1.
I don't think. No, definitely don't have any cover. That's 1 dead. Blah, we'll lose our blade
Blow.
launcher. We're only heavy plague weapons now.
The Gatling cannon, forced to hit, either by stealth or by.
There's one.
There's
Yeah, one more.
3
in
there. Cool. Need 2.
Also 2s. Ooh, throw
my.
4 devastating wounds.
But that goes at the end, so
Yeah.
we'll figure out where those go.
There was a 3
couple
saves
of-
in there.
Yeah, a couple of saves.
So we have, okay, that's one dead
guy.
man.
This stratagem's wild. It's been great.
Very well.
And then the defensive array. Forced to hit, because I'm in combat and you're stealth, so. And then forced to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And saves, we take a wound, and then 4 devastating.
4 devs.
4 devs will kill them, and our sergeant has a single wound remaining. I forgot they're even attached to the unit. I would have removed it a little
it's fine.
differently.
Like, put the guy.
We'll say that guy dies. I just completely
like, so
forgot.
he's just gonna die for coherency, and then
There you
Luca's
go.
like, oh wait a second.
Heavy plague weapon guy.
So he's got 1 wound left, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. He's got 1 wound left.
Okay. So the land speeder is gonna try and shoot everything into this mephitic blight holder, even though it's in combat.
Should be hard.
2 rockets. 3 goes to force. Okay, good talk. 2 crack storms. Ooh, 1 hit. Nice. Needs a 5. No. And then the melted destroyer. Force.
Hey, there we go. Action.
Needs 5s.
5. Oh, all right.
Nice.
Demon save. Nope.
D6.
Okay, let's see it.
Get him!
I like when big things happen.
So I'm gonna do an allocation of shots. So I'm gonna do the Absolver pistol and the pistol into him. And then the Melta is gonna allocate or decide to shoot here. But
In case you get the 2 pistol
if
kills,
I
yeah.
can kill this guy, then I can shoot, because then I'm out of engagement range. You can allocate like that.
Yep, you
know,
can
for
always do
anybody
that. You just can't resolve the shot.
Correct. If he doesn't die, then it doesn't matter. The only one that can kill him is the Absolver pistol, because it's 2 damage. So hitting on 2s.
3s because of engaged? No, pistol, you don't care.
It's a pistol.
That's right.
Wounds on 6s, though.
Oh,
No,
okay.
because you're a toughness 10 on him.
Yep, and here's a... Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm T10. He's got 10 wounds.
Absolver
He's
pistols,
toughness
I believe,
9.
are strength 5. Yes, get him.
2 damage. I think he
Yeah,
actually...
that's so funny. Unless you want to CP.
Deadly demise.
roll.
No, I don't want to see
Okay.
that. Boom.
Execute the heretic. Pow, pow.
He thought you just stuck it
Bang.
right in there. Bang, 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 bang.
And then now that I'm free, the Melta-Gun.
It worked out.
What,
Oh
2
my
hits?
gosh, 2 hits.
Nuke him, nuke him.
That's no save.
AP 4 at minimum 3 damage.
He's dead.
So 8 damage. Nuked. And then we've got 20 shots from here plus a grenade launcher.
Into the squad of 3. 2 characters and 1
Correct.
plague marine.
Into them, yeah. Okay, so we're needing force. And
Don't care about stealth anymore. No, we're
like,
done with stealth.
They're inspired a little bit today.
We're not Deathwing, so...
5s, they are definitely not Deathwing. 1, 2, 3,
What is
3.
with these guys? What is with these guys? They're so impressive.
Buckets
there we
of
go.
dice for
Good.
no reason.
Bam,
for
they're
no
dead.
reason whatsoever.
Then we have the Lion's pistol.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot into Mortarion, but he's gonna shoot the 4 pistol. No, he's gonna shoot his 2 pistol variant. Okay, the plasma variant. Hits once.
Got 1 hit.
Needing a 5. No,
Oh,
nothing.
okay.
He's gonna have to fight. My Outrider bike chaplain, after the heroically executing that mephitic blightholder, is just charging into him.
Very good.
They're just gonna jump in like this. Get him. Can't get within engagement range of him. The Blade Guard are going to jump into them, so they
Another
can bait. Okay, very cool, very cool. Dreadnought into just the Sorcerer.
7 probably gets you to the wall. That's it. We're good there. I think that's it for charging.
Yeah, I'm not going to charge anything else. You do have an interrupt.
I do have an interrupt. The only place
Which
that... Well, I guess
means-
it's pretty good either way.
I am going to go ahead and give them reroll ones to save.
Nice.
Just in case.
They don't really have great... They're only daggers and the 1 Power Fist. Yeah.
You know what? No, fine. I'm going to go reroll ones to wound.
Yep.
I'm also going to pop his once per game plus 1 attack to the unit.
Ah, the
So
Ancient.
just going to go just murder with the Ancient. I'm going to fight with
Of course.
with the Lion first because I
see
don't
this.
want the brotherly love to get too out of hand.
This has been a great duel.
Yeah.
And Lion is probably coming out on top right here.
Let's see. Last time we did this though, I think Morty nuked the Lion like instantly.
Last time I played against the Lion with Morty, I killed him in 1 hit actually. It was very disappointing. for
2s with
everyone
lethals.
involved. Oh, 2 lethals.
2 lethals this time.
Couple of misses.
And force to wound. So 3 again. So very
Always 3.
consistent. It's been very consistent.
I do have a command point as
You
an
do.
option. Ooh, well, I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna try it.
Okay, battle shock.
We are not. Ooh, we're probably okay.
You're fine,
There's no
you're
negatives
fine.
yet.
But I do get a command point for that though.
So I can use the command point, and the reroll succeeds. I take no
Nice.
damage.
Okay, you forced my hand, so I'm going to pile in, and I am going to, instead of fighting the guy that I'm charging, I'm going to fight Morty.
Oh, we're going to take out Mortari? Oh, yeah, because you want to get the kill on him.
I need my points.
Into Morty.
Hitting on 3s.
Good luck, Morty.
Ooh. Oh, no.
I'm T12.
12, so I'm I think strength 14 or something.
Oh, the
so
2 won't do it.
At least 1. I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that wound.
Ooh.
So 2 involves.
2 4-ups. First one.
Oh, no.
He's dead.
No, you got to feel no pain.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only like 3 or 4 damage. So you could live. Oh, no.
It might be.
No.
I think you're just 3.
No, I think it's just 3 damage. No. No.
I'd rather him die also.
No.
No, he doesn't explode. No, he didn't even die.
God. He's alive with 1 wound. How dare you?
That's funny.
Go, Blade Guard.
Yeah, the rerolling here rolls a 1.
3.
Lots of extra attacks.
4, Blade
I got
Guard.
1 command point. No way to really help me out here.
Blade Guard first. 3s rolling once.
Good amount of 1s.
4s.
And these are.
1, 2. Wow, that's a decent amount.
Oh, yes, it is.
That's 10. 10.
It's all before the Ancient. I have a 5-up armor save. I have a pretty good roll overall. I like how these are coming up now. Definitely too little. Definitely way too late. We have 1
That was a
left.
fantastic roll, Luka.
It was.
That was a wild roll.
It gets to the point where I would rather them just die instead of having to leave a single model left. This guy here is dead too, but I'm going to hit the Blade Guard. Ancient can still attack.
So thanks to his deeds of heroism, he has 6 attacks hitting on 2s.
Good start.
Very nice.
He gets to reroll 1s as well for the Blade Guard veterans.
Nice. And strength 4 only, so 5s.
2.
Ooh, does he kill the last guy? No.
Also 1 wound.
Chaplain!
2s.
And 2s.
2s and 2s. With an AP of 1. 3 of them.
3 of them.
And AP 1 says 4-ups. He dies and dies.
Nice.
Pop, pop. He might have the demise. If he does, it doesn't matter.
Cool.
My attacks back. I feel like it'd be kind of ridiculous for this guy to attack the vehicle. He's going to try and defend himself against the
Blade Guard.
The Blade Guard. We wound twice at -2.
Of course.
We don't do
Shields.
any damage. Mortarion. I would love to kill that Redemptor. I'd also love to kill the Lion. We're going to go for the Lion, though, because we've been keeping this brothers war going on
You know
for a
what's
while.
really fancy, though? Oh, no.
1 hit.
Oh, that's right, because you're bracketed.
And I get to reroll for the. Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Yay.
There's no point really attacking back with that guy.
Well, Luka.
Woo.
Well.
Okay. You know what? My prediction was wrong. I expected both of them to be dead, Morty to be dead, and them to be dead. But Morty's sitting at 1 wound, that guy's sitting at 1 wound, and they just have the 2 characters left. But you killed quite a bit.
I don't do this very often, but I'm going to hold on to my cards because I can score Bring It Down at the end of any turn, basically. And the end of any battle round, end of any turn.
Yeah.
And then Overwhelming Force, I can score at the end of the same.
Same idea, same time.
Same thing. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna throw you a loop here. I'm just gonna concede.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Luka.
I don't have anything to play. I just have Poxwalkers and these guys, and that's all. Because this stuff's not gonna live for one more
Can we
turn.
at least do the battle one more time?
Yeah, of course we can do the battle. I was gonna say we do the battle one more time.
Let's
Absolutely.
do the battle.
Unfortunately, you go first.
No,
I get to shoot you.
You get to shoot me though.
Yes, I do. I'm
No
gonna
blast
put
weapons though.
Just the lantern. Whamp. Oh, it hits.
No!
D3. It does 2 more hits. It's sustained D3, so it has 3 hits. It wounds. Wow.
Once?
Oh,
no.
It's all attacks. It's all attacks. What's your definitely not 2.
Toughness 9, yeah.
So 2. Yeah, you're down at. Are you T10?
What's the strength?
It's 9.
So I'm from T10 to 9.
Oh, okay. 3
I'm going to
damage.
CP reroll this.
Oh.
No!
So I shot
I'm
you.
down to 2.
Yeah, 2 wounds left, but you fight first.
I do.
And then you fight me first here.
Okay.
The Lion's Blade.
The Lion's Blade, 8 attacks. Let's see if he can do this.
He doesn't get bracketed or anything.
He does not.
Nope.
He does not.
2s. And
No lethals.
No lethals, true.
4s. Oh,
3, always 3.
again.
Always
3
3.
again.
I technically have a command
3
point.
again.
And I'll use a command point here. Maybe.
Battle Shock first. No.
I pass.
No.
That's
Don't
2
do it.
6s.
Yes.
And it's.
Does he explode?
Is it 4 damage?
Oh, yes. Yes.
He does.
Okay. Does he explode?
No.
Yes. Get him.
So the Lion takes the duel. Mortarion is either,
He went into the warp just before it explodes.
boop, 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 flies away.
But
Boom. And then everything here kind of goes sky high. They secure this location. They blow this one up.
I sabotaged, which doesn't necessarily mean I sabotaged. Maybe I just started making it work again. And then they hold it at the end. They're like boop 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 boop, and they can coordinate. They can coordinate the orbital bombardment.
To destroy the ritual site.
Yeah,
We're the
exactly.
Primarch of the Dark Angels and stand.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He'll survive.
That's pretty much it for this one, folks. Score inconsequential. Skari's winning on points. He was before. He will be afterwards. I can't really do much with this stuff. This is too. I mean, this will get picked apart, and these guys only move 4 inches a turn. They were saying this is they're going to get a lot of points on this. The only thing that did well in my army were them and the Death Shroud. But the Death Shroud went down like punks.
Yeah, they traded. They just traded. They hit hard, and then they got hit hard.
They got hit hard.
It was like a double trade in the middle of the board.
Yeah.
That was very entertaining. The new detachments.
I loved the new Death Guard detachment. Absolutely. If I had to change up my list, I would drop Mortarion. I never really liked him, but I wanted to try him out again. I always like to try him out. That'd be obviously.
I did ask you to bring Mortarion. I was like, let's do Morty versus the Lion.
Well, because I know you wanted.
let's do it.
You said you want to do the Lion. I'm like, I don't mind playing Mortarion, so I do it every now and then. Yeah, I like to see what he's capable of.
Like, I would much prefer to take about 400 points worth more.
Yeah, exactly.
Of more
just
stuff.
more stuff, typically.
Like a 10 strong unit of Terminators would be fantastic. Or
Oh,
something.
it'd be brutal good. Yeah, I would do. Well, the best choice for Death Guards is more Death Shroud, but. With a bigger imagination, I'd probably try to go more Blight Lords or something. I don't know.
A big brick of Blight Lords with the advance and charge.
Yes, that's what it would be.
Advance and shoot,
yeah.
sorry.
Advance
so you
and
can
shoot,
scout
yes.
up and then advance and shoot. It means that they can be
They get around.
incredibly quick and still be very effective with shooting. I think I would have loved to bring a Repulsor Execution instead of the regular Repulsor.
He did pretty good though.
He was great, but it would have been. I would have liked to have like a better, like a nastier hitting shooting unit, and give this guy the fallback and charge.
What enhancements? What enhancements did you bring?
So I had the so once per game I could have grabbed my Blade Guard veterans and teleported
up
them.
and down. Yep.
So if anything, at the end of your turn, if we would have kept on going, they would have then if that guy dies, they go up into the sky, and then if I draw like an established Locust or something, they can go press buttons and harass like this area over here.
Or they can go harass the Blight Lords. Yeah. And that guy only had a wound on, so he's probably dead.
Yeah, so then these guys go over here and can teleport potentially over there and just harass or protect my home or do something like that. Or go do like a recover assets, so I could do the 3 or whatever it is. And then the other one I had was my Judiciary had +1 damage on his close combat.
Oh, yeah.
Which then he's like, perfect. He's like, yes, Blight Lord Terminators, or Death Shroud Terminators did nothing.
He whiffed so hard.
He whiffed, and I was like, I didn't even get to show off that.
I know, that was a little disappointing.
But I did get to show off the move through walls.
Yes.
Which I think is really cool, because you can hide like a big unit of Ravenwing and just like
burst right through.
Which is really good. Especially when you're playing match play, which has a lot of
that's like a
cut and dry walls.
Yeah, much more relevant in match play games with the way the tables are all set up.
I really like that chaplain though, with the like devastating wounds thing. That was cool. And then the combo of like shooting you with like a Ravenwing unit and then having all
that
the
was killer. That was really well done. Yeah. I didn't get to show off my strats as much as I liked. I felt like your Marine stuff was able to counteract them pretty good with all the bonuses to wound and bonuses to hit or rerolls to hit to counteract the negatives I'm trying to impose. But I enjoyed the way the list plays, and I like the strats that go along with it. I do miss the characteristic augmentation on the other one, because I like to play a lot more melee based. So essentially, -1 hit melee feels a little bit
-1 weapon skill.
Yes.
Which then stacks with
like Typhus.
Nurglings or Typhus.
Yeah.
And then it just adds up. So like a hit on 3s unit goes to like hit on 5s.
Yeah.
And unless you have rerolls, you're just not killing those Poxwalkers or the Blight Lords or the Death Shroud.
Though I feel like the stealth helps you get there quite a bit more.
The scout does. The fact that you were like literally up on my face, it let me charge you, but it also allowed me to do it means that you can like be a foot army and still get involved really quickly, which
threaten the objectives right away. You can like force like giant. Sometimes some armies just can't deal with like 10 Blight Lord Terminators right there in the middle, like on early on. Yeah, so they can just forces them to go move elsewhere, hit other parts of the battlefield. Maybe you can just kind of secure them.
They're like a good distraction card effect. Because then if then in the later waves, then you have the Plague Marines or
it's like a 3-pronged strike.
Correct.
Kind of thing.
You've got the other stuff coming in. Then all of a sudden, it's really tough to kind of dislodge you out of the middle, and you get a quagmire of like all these little Poxwalker units and stuff, and which is why I need to kill Poxwalkers early, because if you don't kill Poxwalkers, you just lose.
Yeah, you get tied up in combat with like 1 or 2 here or there. It's kind of annoying to kill. They can frustrate plans very easily.
Also, when Luka rolls 5 up, feel no pains, it's like 3 up, feel no pains.
Yeah, it's very. They pop up. They pop up.
They pop up.
They didn't pop up
every
enough.
once in a while. They pop up because my name's Luka and I roll yellow dice that have tacos on them, and they just love rolling tacos.
I don't think I rolled enough. Clearly. I would have won if I did.
That's true.
Anyways, folks, that's it for this one. Stay tuned for more Warhammer 40k content to come. Don't forget, like I mentioned earlier on, me and Skari have a special project they will be seeing in the new year. So look forward to that. And, yep, happy wargaming.